Hello everyone and welcome to another episode. It's been not a week since I've recorded the last one. A couple weeks, so I broke the streak. Yeah, I really would have wanted to just upload one last week, but I don't know. Circumstances, I don't know. Not really. It's mostly just laziness on my part. But yeah, you know who isn't lazy? God damn. Oh man, I don't know. What should I jump in with? What should I jump in with? I don't. Oh god, I don't know. I'm freaking psyching myself out, man. I'm psyching myself out, man. I want to talk about like a bunch of different things. Not really. I don't know. Aside from my usual like topics. Wow. Yeah, why can't I just talk about women's basketball? Okay. Now, why did it take so long? You know who jumps right into things? Caitlin Clark, man. Oh my god, dude. If you don't know about her, like, you should probably know about her. I mean, yeah, if you're like a fan, if you say you're a fan of basketball, I feel like you should like watch Caitlin Clark. I mean, come on, man. I'm recording this like late at night, like after midnight, but like the performance she just freaking did against South Carolina, the game she had, scoring 41 points, right? And then like the last game in the Elite Eight, scoring having a 40-point triple-double against Louisville. I mean, like, my god, dude. It's like a thing, man. I've been tweeting about the March Madness, but like I really have been watching the women's tournament more than the men's tournament, right? Even though SDSU is literally in the Final Four on the men's bracket, but like I don't know. It's just I don't know. I'm backing it up, okay? Like, I don't want to brag or anything, but, you know, I feel like at this point, I can just officially say I'm an enjoyer of women's basketball at this point, right? Like, I feel like I've watched enough. I mean, I should watch more of the WNBA, but it's like, you know, I don't know, with March Madness, I guess it's just more, like, readily available on ESPN, you know? I mean, there are WNBA games on ESPN also, but I don't know. I should try watching more of those, but, you know, I feel like I'm just generally becoming a basketball enjoyer no matter what, and it's, you know, it's a bit scary for me, but I don't know. I feel like this was the path I was always heading towards, so that's basically just the developments recently. Caitlin Clark, I mean, what more can you say, man? Yeah, and I guess to give a little more context, right? South Carolina was like the best team in women's college basketball for like the entire season and basically the entirety of last season. They won the national title last season against UConn, and yeah, like that was a dominant performance last season in the championship game against UConn by South Carolina. It was like I remember watching that last year, and then like just they just out rebound teams by double digits, it seems like, every game. But you know, that happened this game too. That happened this game against Iowa. Yeah, Caitlin Clark plays for Iowa, and they got out rebounded 25-5. I saw and then like Caitlin Clark, you know, her scoring and her assisting on 75% of Iowa's total score. I mean, I don't know, man. It's just seriously. She's been getting a lot of comparisons to Steph Curry. Yeah, and yeah, I mean, I feel like if you watch highlights, it's pretty accurate, you know, the way she just shoots trees in transition and shoots trees from long range, right? You know, there are times when she shoots trees from the logo. I mean, where did, seriously, the confidence of this girl, man. Seriously. Oh, man. Yeah, there's also a really, good moment. There's a really fun moment. I don't know if I'll pull up clips, but, oh, man, there's a really fun moment where, she was, on defense, right? She was, so far away from someone on South Carolina. the girl who she was supposed to be guarding, right? She was giving the person she was supposed to guard like a whole lot of space, and it was very similar to, in the NBA recently when the Warriors, maybe not so recently, a few weeks ago when Draymond Green just like I don't know what the term is officially, sagged off of Russell Westbrook, like basically just like Russell Westbrook was on the 3-point line, and then like Draymond was like very, very deep into the paint and just did not bother to like even approach like Russell Westbrook's vicinity, because he was that confident. Draymond was that confident in the whole it was a strategy basically of just let him shoot. He was that confident that Russell Westbrook probably wasn't gonna make those shots, and Caitlin Clark basically did the same thing, defending. I think her name is Raven Johnson. Yeah. Oh man. But she started making trees eventually, and I was thinking, I'm like, wait, why did you? Why, it had to have been intentional that Caitlin wasn't defending her, but it's, I don't know, the girl Raven started making trees eventually. She made 3, I think, in total, and it's I don't know, it was a purely disrespectful friggin' move on Caitlin Clark's part, and I don't know. I feel the way I'm describing her, I don't know. It's weird thinking about it because, I don't know, in my mind, I'm is she seen as a villain to some people? I don't know. To fans of South Carolina, maybe, as of recently, but I don't know. I feel there's just such an electric quality about her, and the way she plays, it is very similar to Steph Curry, but it's Steph has people who hate on his game he too, right? I wonder if the same thing is a thing, or has been a thing, with Caitlin Clark. I saw a video of highlights where there were fans in arenas she was playing, maybe in high school or something, where they were chanting overrated at her, and then she just scored a bunch of points anyway, I'd assume. Yeah, I don't know. She probably, I don't know, if she doesn't have that label now, I mean, I don't know, man. I feel she is exactly what women's basketball needs, man. She's what basketball in general needs. Just, more of that. More of her, just saying. I don't know. A lot of people talk about the joy of watching Steph Curry play basketball. Yeah, and I kind of get it. Yeah, there's a joy you get, being a neutral fan, right? Watching Caitlin Clark play basketball. It's just, oh my god, dude. I thought about just making this only talking about women's basketball, but I don't know, how many potential fans would I alienate with that? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, oh man, less than boxing. I mean, god dang. Oh man, yeah. I watched a lot of the women's tournament. Yeah, a lot in terms of the games I was following. There were a couple upsets, Ole Miss beat Stanford, right, who was the #1 seed. Miami defeated Indiana, who was the #1 seed. Yeah, I could just name players, but am I gonna do that? Am I just gonna name who? Am I just gonna name drop players? I don't know. I was thinking of doing it. I should have done it. Yeah, dude, I'm missing the beats on my humor, man. Nah, whatever. I don't know. I guess this episode is more chill. Yeah, so, yeah, women's basketball, I'm actually watching it. I know, stuff about it, I guess. As the NBA season is winding down and a certain team is rising up the standings, some people on ESPN and Nick Wright are picking that team maybe to beat the #1 seed in the West, maybe the number 2 seed in the West. Oh man, Yeah, that South Carolina game versus Iowa, yeah, it really did feel like the championship game. It really did. I'm like, yeah, cause yeah, it was the Final Four. Yeah, the other game of the Final Four was LSU versus Virginia Tech, which was also like a really, really good game that had a lot of back and forth like runs to it. Yeah, like yeah, LSU started out ahead, and then Virginia Tech took the lead in like the third quarter. And then, yeah, well, no, the second quarter into halftime. And then in the third quarter, LSU just, stormed back to take the lead by double digits. Oh, my God, dude. Yeah, it was, yeah, they went on like a 19-0 run. Oh, my God, dude. Like another team did against the Timberwolves tonight. But, oh, man, it's great, it's great not having to talk about a certain kind of drama. There's just a drama in freaking women's basketball that, I don't know, I feel like has been missing all my life. I'm like, where has this been, man? Where has this been? Why? Following women's basketball is like a thing. Now it's like, God, like, seriously. It really is, man. I don't know. The best part about it is that, like, I don't have, like, a true fandom, I really don't. I don't know. It would be interesting if like SDSU's women's basketball team was like really good. I don't know, man. I don't know what I'd do at that point. Oh man, what happened to me? What happened to me? What was I talking about like early on? When these started, I was like starting to get into the NBA though, right? The first one was like June of 2020. That was like a little bit before. I think I was like watching ESPN videos. At the time, I was like watching ESPN videos about The Last Dance. Yeah, I was watching First Take videos on The Last Dance. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's been a journey. Okay, these 3 years. Oh yeah, something I didn't really talk about, like for a long time so far. I reached 100 videos on this channel. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Should I just pat myself on the back for that? I mean, I don't know. And 59 of them, 50-something of them have been Minecraft videos. Oh, man. It's just, I don't know, man. I never, like, expected this series to go on this long. I really do not know what I expected, man. I don't know. This series has basically been going on almost 3 years at this point. On and off. There was, like a 5-month break in 2021, right? In between like the first PC world and the reboot world, but like I don't know, man, over 100 videos, man. A few of them have like 100 views. A few of them have like over 100 views. Like one of them has over 2,000 views, almost 3K views. It's like, yeah, I don't know. It's just weird to think about that. Like, that's just something I've done, finished. Yeah, like, if you were to tell me, like, 5 years ago, I would, like, be done, I would, write 2 YA novels, like, finish 2 YA novels, and then, like, also have a YouTube channel, like, where I freaking play Minecraft, but not really, and, like, have, like, one video in particular that had almost 3,000 views. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know what I'd say. This is, it's just, such a thing. Yeah, I don't know. It's not really like a subscriber special. It's just, the way I'm speaking, I guess, is just, yeah. What a journey it's been, man. What a journey. Yeah. I have the iron here. What do I do with it? Oh, yeah, I was thinking of repairing. Do I just repair it with an anvil? Yeah. Yeah, an anvil is in this version of the game and not the current PC version. I don't know, man. I still don't know what's up with that, man. I really do not know what's up with that. Like, I know how to make an anvil. It's the iron blocks and then the iron ingots. Yeah. Look, yeah, I'll show it on the freaking crafting table. It's literally like, yeah. Oh man, an anvil is, yeah, like literally. Whoa, yeah. The iron blocks are on the top. Where is it? Where's the anvil? Wait, do I not have an anvil here? I don't? I have it somewhere here, right? No, I thought I did. Can I just repair this with iron? No, I can't. I guess I just get to get a new one. Yeah, I guess. Oh, man. 4. Yeah, look at how much leather I still have. Yeah. Seeds. Bones. And then eggs. Man. Anyways. Yeah, I just didn't, if anyone is watching these, yeah, I don't know, man. It must be a thing, like, opening one of these videos, you really never know what you're gonna get, One time it could be book drama, one time it could be women's basketball, one time it could be Brussels sprouts. I mean, like, you really never know, man. I don't know. I basically fallen, but it's not as unpredictable as I make it out to be, but I mean, I don't know. I'd like to think I've talked about a wide range of things, I don't set out to do that, I don't know, but I just set out to talk about what I feel like I want to talk about at that point in time. I don't know. Yeah, I should probably just talk about things, man, yeah. Is there anything else I wanted to say about women's basketball? Yeah. Watch more of it. Dude, people who didn't watch the Iowa versus South Carolina game, I mean, like, seriously, man. I don't know. I just have a feeling it's going to be better than the men's national championship, the men's Final Four, no matter who's in it. Like, the 4 teams in the men's Final Four: SDSU, Florida Atlantic University, Miami, and then UConn. I mean, I guess people would be watching for UConn, but it's like, I don't know, man. It's just like, yeah, I don't know. Like, what kind of ratings would any of those schools put out? I mean, like, seriously. It's just, yeah. Yeah. Oh, man, dude. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, suddenly I'm an expert. Oh, here you go. Is it? Yeah. I do this. I think I need XP. Do I need XP? Yeah, why do I need... That's dumb, man. That's dumb. I'd rather just use iron. Yeah, it costs enchantment levels to freaking repair with a freaking anvil. Oh, man. Yeah, just get a new helmet, man. Yeah, I guess. Here we go. There you go. Yeah, so you just, yeah, I mean, yeah, seriously, that Iowa versus South Carolina game was just like insane. I don't know. Just like I literally watched like all 4 quarters of it. I watched basically every minute of it, man. I don't know, man. I never thought I'd get to a point in my life where I would say that, man. I don't know. What did I think I would be, when I was 18? I don't know. Maybe I am, like, thinking about, reflecting a bit more because, like, I don't know. It's coming up on 5 years since I've graduated, so it's like, high school. Okay, it should be, I mean, I'm aiming to graduate from a university soon, okay? But, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I always get nostalgic though, I kind of like am like in my mind I'm like, why do I always have to freaking think back on the past so much? But I don't know. I think it can be healthy in certain amounts, Yeah, just like I'm doing now. I did a whole like clip show type of episode, didn't I? Like of this, remembering the different things I talked about in these videos. Yeah, remember, man, remember all the book drama I talked about, man. Oh, man, yeah, there is a certain thing that happened. Yeah, not really. Is it book drama though? It's a profile. Yeah, I mean, it's the larger sphere of it. I mean, like, was the Feminist Odyssey retelling interview book drama? I mean, like, I don't know. Like, was Lightlark book drama at the end of the day? I mean, like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Yeah, I was in Barnes & Noble recently. I came across an edition... I came across a series of books, Twisted Love, that like is in the vein of like bad boy romance, overhyped, supposedly like TikTok sensation adult romance book series, right? And like, dude, there's like 5, 6, 7 books. Like, yeah, it's all like, like twisted love, twisted hate, twisted games, twisted pretzels. I mean, like, yeah, twisted metal too. Twisted metal revolution. I mean, seriously, I don't know. It's basically like, what is it like? Yeah, like, what, I'm imagining the infographic in my mind. Like, the arrows are pointing towards what? It points towards like fake dating, forced proximity, like a billionaire dating a billionaire or something. I mean, I could just like go on Goodreads and like check it out right now. Maybe that's what I should do instead of the Twitter segment. I don't know, man. I think I should still do the Twitter segment. Has it been waning? I mean, I don't know, man. If anyone is watching up until this point, and you want to comment on whether I should continue the Twitter segment, okay? I mean, I don't hold it sacred. I mean, like, if I get a comment being like, it's not that interesting, I'll probably won't do it as much, right? I I don't need to mine tweets for content, okay? But let me just like, yeah. Anyway, while I like slowly like type what's been happening? What's been happening? What are my playoff predictions? The Sacramento Kings are gonna be in the playoffs for the first time in 16 years. Isn't that great? What the hell is going on? What? I typed it wrong. There you go. Okay. Yeah. Oh, man. I have to be looking at the keyboard to type. I mean, oh, man. What is this? Yeah. Search, browse. Okay. I don't know, man. The Sacramento Kings clinched a playoff berth, man. It's beautiful. It's first time in 16 years, man. Yeah. Like, dude, the series, man. And the weird thing about it is it has like, it's popular enough to have multiple covers. I mean, like, I don't know, man. I don't want to like rag on it, but I'm just making observations. I'm like, yeah, I'm reporting field notes. Like, I went to Barnes and Noble. I found like a display that had all these books, the Twisted Love series of books, and like, I opened one of them, and I don't know, man. I don't know, like, I mean, I know like the vibe of it already, but it's like, in my mind I was thinking, I don't know, is it wrong for me to think, like, when I open one of those, I'm like, can I read a spicy scene? Like, I don't know, man, is it wrong of me to think that? Because that's what I did. I mean, and yeah, so I don't know where this would fit on like the discussion of like prose. Like, I don't know how people would describe the prose of this book, these series of books. I don't know. Yeah, let me just read the synopsis, man. Let me just read the freaking synopsis. Oh, man. Yeah, was it? Alex Volkov is a devil blessed with the face of an angel and cursed with a past he can't escape, driven by a tragedy that has haunted him for most of his life. His ruthless pursuits for success and vengeance leave little room for matters of the heart. Yep. Why does it always have to be like that? Why can't it always just be like I mean, I don't know. It doesn't always have to be like that. But whatever. But when he's forced to look after his best friend's sister, he starts to feel something in his chest. A crack. A melt. A fire that could end his world as he knew it. Ava Chen is a free spirit, trapped by nightmares of a childhood she can't remember. But despite her broken past, she's never stopped seeing the beauty in the world, including the heart beneath the icy exterior of a man she shouldn't want. It's always like a man she shouldn't want. It's always like, I can't believe I'm falling in love with you, specifically. Insert like whatever, like bad boy, whatever type of like archetype here, right? Her brother's best friend. Her neighbor, her savior, and her downfall. Theirs is a love that was never supposed to happen, but when it does, it unleashes secrets that could destroy them both and everything they hold dear. Twisted Love is a brother's best friend / opposites attract romance with a hint of suspense. It's book 1 to the Twisted series, but can be read as a standalone. Warning, this book contains a possessive morally gray. Morally gray, what? Alpha hole? Wait, alpha hole? I do not know this word. It literally says alpha hole. Wait, alpha hole? Is that an I? No, it's not an I. Alpha hole? Yeah, explicit sexual content and profanity. Wow. No cheating or menage, but if you're looking for a traditionally sweet, lovable hero, this is not the book for you. What is it, like, no cheating or menage? Like, what the, no menage? Like, okay, alright. Oh, man, dude. This says it was first published in 2021, but it's like, dude, there have been, like, at least, like, 4 or 5 books, like, in this series, man. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm just reading the description of it. That's basically what Twisted Love is about. And, you know, oh man, I don't need to elaborate, man. I don't know. What, suffice it to say? I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I should share any opinions on it. I just think it's interesting that, like, that is like a book that can be, like, prominently displayed, you know, in Barnes and Noble, right? You know, I don't know, because I feel like, I don't know, like, did Barnes and Noble ever have, like, a 50 Shades of Grey section, like, before, right? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Because obviously, like, you know, the reason why is that, like, these books, you know, I would assume TikTok has a lot to do with it. Also, on top of the fact that it's just generally, like, popular, right? Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's the whole thing, right? You know, I could just, you know, I don't know, ignorantly talk about, like, speculate, like, why are they popular? But I don't know. Yeah, I mean, like, what would be the use in doing that, to be honest? I don't know. Yeah, what would be the use of doing that, like, almost half an hour into this recording? Oh, God. I don't know, man. Like, I don't think I should just share any opinions on it. I don't know. I'm thinking, like, maybe I could read a negative review, but, I mean, I don't know. How spicy is that gonna be? Oh, man. I don't know. This is, yeah. So, yeah, what was it? What was it? I was in Barnes & Noble. I found this on display. I don't know. What's the larger point of it? What's the larger point? That wasn't the book drama that I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about a freaking viral Wired Sanderson profile of Brandon Sanderson that had, like, people discussing it where, like, you know, I don't know. Oh man, a lot of these things is just me, like, like explaining the thing, like spending so much time explaining the thing, right? And, like, you know, like having to, like, formulate commentary on it. I don't know. Like, what do I have to say about it, to be honest, right? Yeah, what do I have to say about it? I thought I would have stuff to say about it, but, like, I don't know. Like the soul of, like, yeah, the soul, the heart of basically, like, the profile was basically, like, asking the question of, like, is Brandon Sanderson, like, a quote, like, good writer, basically, right? And, like, the person who wrote the profile, like, had, like, somewhat of a narrow definition on, like, what a good writer is, right? Like his definition was basically, like, like it seemed in his mind, like, his idea of what a good writer is like writing good, like, sentences, like, on a line level, right? But it's like, if you know Brandon Sanderson, like, he writes like big, long, like chunky freaking door stoppers of books, right? It's like, was it the Stormlight Archive? Like 400,000 words, like, for a book? A single book is like 400,000 words? It's like, yeah, I don't know. Like, that was basically, like, the interesting bit of it, right? Of, like, the larger discussion of, like, the profiler, the person who wrote the article, like followed him and, like, was like, I guess like asking questions, thinking aloud, thinking to himself, being like, yeah, so this author's pretty popular. Like, his fandom is pretty popular, right? But is there anything about his writing that like makes, people like such huge fans of his work? And it's like, and like the answer I think he mostly formulated for himself was that like on a sentence level, it's like no, right? Like on a prose level, like that's not what Brandon Sanderson is like known for, right? Like Brandon Sanderson isn't known for like an author with, pretty, or like even like, like he isn't an author known for like, his skillful like mastery of prose, right? Yeah, like writing on like a line per line level, right? Like he like, I think like he like sections out, not sections, like he like mentions, the profiler mentions that like in like a lot of his books he has like the characters in his books like sigh and like shake their head and like do that like multiple times on each page, and like describe, and like like a lot of his characters are like bad with metaphors, right, as like a character quirk, stuff like that, and like does like over explains like things too much basically. Yeah, but it's like obviously like that's not, yeah, like people don't like, he realizes that people don't enjoy Brandon Sanderson for like his prose. People enjoy him because of his world building basically, right? It's like, like he's such a big science fiction and fantasy like icon like recently, because he like finished the Wheel of Time series, right, after Robert Jordan died, and like like he like creates like worlds and characters that people are connected to. That's basically like the main like thing of it, right? It's not that he's like, he like is a master of writing like really impactful like sentences. It's mostly just, I guess, like it's literally just the world building with him, right? And like I guess that's the whole thing. Maybe there were quote tweets being like, what an asshole, why would you do that? Like, why? But like, obviously, like that kind of turned me off from wanting to talk about it at first. But the soul of it is basically like, I don't know, like what is what is the expectation when you're like a big sci-fi and science fiction and fantasy author, like on your like prose basically, yeah, like what it was like, I don't know, like yeah, I guess it's like it like what I don't know what that's basically the larger point of the question. I don't know, the larger point of like the profile that I gleamed basically of like, like maybe like his like appeal is basically true world building and like creating a fandom for like, people who are into freaking geeky and nerdy things are into that, because they're just really into just big like expansive like worlds in books, right? Like they don't really care about like the sentences, right? People don't really care about like sentences like Mango says goodbye sometimes. I mean, like, you care less about that. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah. I read an unpopular bookish opinion that'll have you like this, that was like, like if you aren't like reading poetry, you're doing yourself a disservice, like when like to writing prose basically, right? Like, if you're writing fiction, right, it would like behoove you to like read like poetry and like, use that also as inspiration in addition to reading other like fiction too, right? Yeah, and I totally agree with that, right? Yeah. Oh man, it's I don't know. I should read more poetry, but I read a few of Sandra Cisneros' poems, I should read more, I guess I'm like compromising by like, I'm interested in authors, yeah, as I stated last episode, I think I'm interested in like some authors who have like very poetic types of prose, yeah, Elizabeth Acevedo being like one, right? Yeah, and like, Jason Reynolds, yeah, basically those two. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that was like the interesting like point to gleam off of it. Yeah, I don't know. Oh man, anything else? Anything else? Yeah, speaking of geeks and fandom, man. Oh my god, dude. There's this YouTuber, Uber Haxer Nova. Do you know about him? I should just upload like the clips from it. I don't know. Should I? I don't know. I need the clearance first. Probably. Maybe that's why I'm not like uploading, like I'm not editing these as much with like clips and like sources, because like I'm, maybe like I feel weird about not getting permission, but I mean, I don't know. Anyways, he uploaded videos where he was reacting to this internet series like from a decade ago, like 2012 basically, called Geek Love. And the point of it was that it was a dating show basically. Well, it was a series where geeks and like nerds who were going to like New York Comic-Con are like it followed those people. It followed people who are attending New York Comic-Con in like 2012, guys and girls, and like it and like followed their journey through this like speed dating thing called was it like science fiction, sci-fi speed dating, right? It was like hosted by this guy, right? And it followed like these people's experiences with that, going through that, and like I don't know, man. It's just, yeah, man, dude. It's I don't know, man. Watching it just made me just feel like really like, again, like a little bit nostalgic. I mean, like I don't know, man. I don't know. Like what about it? Like just the whole like wholesomeness of it. Just how like awkwardly wholesome it was, that it was just like a bunch of awkward, geeky, nerdy people just like trying to like find love. And MTV did a lot of like dating shows like in the 2000s, right? But like I guess this was like, I think IGN like produced it or something. Like this was like a nerdy, geeky spin on it basically, right? And like in my mind I was thinking like, this is such a way better like version of like a dating like show or like whatever like thing, right? Than what current channels put out in regards to like dating with like strangers, in terms of like, like I don't know, man. Maybe I'll just like post the titles here, just like trying to get like, just the two channels I brought up in my tweet, Cut and Jubilee, right? Yeah, Jubilee does like also like general like political kind of, it does like 5 people who are against gun control and 5 people who are for gun control meet in the middle, or it's like, can they agree? Can people who are can porn stars and people who are against porn agree and find a middle ground? It's like, oh man, dude. It's like reality stars and their different tots, they like where they ask a bunch of questions to like people, and then they like, Spectrum, where they like try to find their opinions. Do all black people think the same? It's like, oh my god, it's just like, seriously, man. I don't know. Just some of the titles, man. But yeah, if you just look up Jubilee and Cut, basically, Cut is more has like a more of a dating kind of bend to it, but there are also like dating kind of things with Jubilee, right? I assume I could just like look through the titles now, but I don't know, man. It's just like, Cut, like, is it Cut that has like a series where it's like there's a red button? Yeah, there's like a series on Cut where there's like a red button in the middle of a table, and then like a guy and a girl, or like 2 girls or 2 guys like meet on opposite ends, right? And it basically is a speed dating thing, and like at any point during the speed date, like, someone could just press the red button and just like immediately move on to the next person, right? Like, oh my god, dude. Like, seriously, like I would prefer going on Geek Love than freaking that. I don't know. It just makes me think of like, who are these people who are like agreeing to do this, right? Like, how are they finding these people? How are they finding these people to do these dating kind of video types of things, right? For Cut and Jubilee. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. I don't know what I prefer. Yeah, there's another Twitch show, dating kind of related thing that's like I've stated my opinions on, but I don't know. I don't know why I had such a fondness when I was watching Geek Love. It was just, I don't know, man. Yeah. Again, there was just a wholesomeness to it, of just like, it's really nothing. It's not much. It's just a bunch of like, mildly awkward, like geeky, nerdy, like guys and girls who are just like very interested in like wanting to find someone like them, right? Wanting to find, someone like a girlfriend or boyfriend potentially that's like them and shares the same interests. I don't know, man. Yeah, like that's the thing. It's like everyone has their like. It seems like a lot of people are into dating series, certain ones, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it says about me that like the one I feel like I think of when I think of like a dating show is 90 Day Fiance. I mean, like I don't know. I don't know what it says about me. I don't know, man. It's weird. It's weird how like I don't know. It's weird. It's I don't know. Like I'm not into rom-coms like the usual person. Like I don't know. What is my favorite rom-com? I don't know, man. Yeah, and so there's been a few people talking about like on Twitter of like how like the age of the rom-com, is kind of dying, to be honest, right? There aren't like blockbuster kind of rom-coms, like You've Got Mail or like, is it When Harry Met Sally, like being made, like they used to make anymore. I don't know. I guess in terms of like a romance that came out like what? It came out in like 2011, but yeah, Crazy Stupid Love, that was a good one. Obviously to all the boys I've loved before, but it's like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I guess it's weird. Like I'm not into like I'm not super into rom-coms, but like I like the idea of like stories about romance, right? But I don't read genre romance. But like I I like the idea of dating shows in terms of Geek Love, but I'm not into like Love Is Blind. Another dating kind of another thing, another like the show I like that has a lot of romance in it, you might have heard of it. Yeah, Terrace House. Like, oh my god, dude, Terrace House was amazing. Oh my god, I had a tweet about that like a year ago. I basically like seeing Love Is Blind and like whatever, like Too Hot to Handle, whatever it is, I'm like, I miss Terrace House, man. I miss just how slow paced it was, just due to the fact that it was like a Japanese show, and like how like it was basically like a reality show in its most like distilled pure form, right? Yeah, and there was like obviously like the latest season of it ended right around like the time the pandemic started, basically, and like there was a certain tragedy that happened, but it's like, I don't know, man. I miss Terrace House so much, man. Beyond like the Tree series, the Tree seasons that like aired on Netflix, and like the Tree and like whatever you count, like the second Tokyo season, beyond those ones, like the previous series, like that was the one before Netflix I guess started producing it, started to acquire it, I guess, that aired in like 2012 or like 2014. That was like really freaking good too. I mean, like, oh my god, dude, I don't know. It's a show that has like romance in it. Like stuff like Honey and Clover and Nana. It's like I like shows and stuff and like that stories that have like romance in them but aren't necessarily like romances. It's weird how I'm not into like a thing that's just purely like a romance, the same way like I love Morgan Matson books. It's like like Since You've Been Gone and like Since You've Been Gone and The Unexpected Everything aren't like romances, in the same way like Book Lovers is. I don't know, man. I don't know what that says about me, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll post clips from Geek Love, but I guess don't count on it. But Oh man, it just made me like nostalgic again. Yeah, again, thinking about 5 years since I graduated high school, where I am now, where I imagine other people I went to school with to be. I don't know, man. Maybe I should, man. Yeah, I do have an Instagram, but I don't know. I think the way I have it now with social media is that like my Twitter is just like, just my like, yeah, I post on Twitter a lot more than Instagram. I only started posting on Instagram in like May of last year, right? I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I should just like post clips of like these videos, post like highlights, what highlights there are, and like post them here, but post them on my Instagram. But I don't know, maybe I was thinking I could post like clips of the AMV. Yeah, I did that on Twitter, but I don't know. I'm thinking of making another AMV too, so yeah, maybe that might be coming down the pipe soon. Oh man. Yeah, 47 minutes already, man. Yeah, this could be a shorter one, right? I don't need to, like, belabor anything, man. I might record just another one anyway, right? It's been an episode, right? I talked about women's basketball. I talked about, yeah, basically. Oh, man. Anyways. Yeah, what am I gonna do? Should I? Oh my god, what is a review? Yeah, the cool thing about Goodreads now is that you can like sort reviews, basically. Like, yeah, there's like where the reviews are, and then there's like, you can sort by like 1-star reviews, man. I don't know, man. There was like one like account on Goodreads that used to like, when I started using Goodreads and like adding YA books I was reading, there was like one account that like I really liked reading reviews from, who had negative reviews of like some books that like, like, yeah, one person who had negative reviews of like a bunch of like popular YA books like Fault in Our Stars and everything, and like, yeah, the Eliza and Her Monsters. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and like Looking for Alaska, stuff like that. I mean, oh man, dude, I don't know. I wonder where that account is right now. Yeah, anyways, here's some 1-star reviews. People who said this book was good lied. I was going to give this 2 stars, but then my dude started singing and I simply could not. I literally did not sign up for a murder mystery, and why did he sing? I know Alex is supposed to be a possessive alpha or whatever, but that man just scared me, lol. Me to Alex, back off, white man. With peace and love, I want my $4.99 back and damages paid for the time spent abusing my brain cells and withstanding the cringy one-liners. So stupid, God bless. Anyone who told me this book was good literally lied to my face. What the hell? What is it? Yeah. What is this? I did not like Ava as a character, but she fell for Alex way too quickly, even though he was still such a bad person. Oh, man. Like, honestly, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna comment on anything. I don't know, man. Oh, man. What is this? Lord, yeah. There's another, like, what is this? Readers also enjoyed. Oh, man. I don't know, man. Anyways, what's going on Twitter, man? What's going on? It's late. Yeah. Shea Serrano scored or assisted on every single point in the 4th quarter. She's the effing Terminator. Caitlin frickin' Clark, man. Oh, God, dude. Oh, man. Yeah, let me just play the audio here. Yeah, let me see. It'll be... Yeah, here we go. Like, just here, listen to this. Listen to this. Oh, no. God dang it. I need more audio. There we go. Yeah, maybe you'll be able to listen to it. like seriously, man. Like, man, dude. Oh, God, dude. What the hell? Yeah. Caitlin frickin' Clark. Okay. Oh man. Oh, I didn't talk about a ting. What do I talk about? Yeah, I feel like I've almost perfected a recipe for like cooking chicken. Like, I don't know, man. The way I cook chicken now is that like, yeah, I don't know, man. The way I cook chicken, I don't have to do much to it. It's basically like I get like raw chicken, right? And then, if I get like leg quarters, which I've been doing recently, like I separate the leg into thigh, basically, and like I add like two different types of seasoning to it. Yeah, I add two different types of seasoning to it. I like open like the flap where like the skin is on the thighs, and like pour seasoning in, and like pour like seasoning in a seasoning on the top and then bottom, and then I just like put it in like one of those like metal like things for cooking, like the metal, like, yeah, serving whatever food the things you use for like putting it in an oven, right? And then I just put the chicken in, and then I just like cut up some like lemons or limes, and then like put them in there, right? And like squirt some like lemon or lime juice on the thighs or legs, and then I just like cook it that way, right? I don't know, man. I don't have like an exact like methodology for how long I cook them. I just know that I preheat the oven to 350 or 375 for like, and then like put them in the oven for like 15 to 20 minutes, and then take them out, and then and then flip them over, put the oven into broil mode, basically. Yeah, put the oven into broil mode, cook it for like 10-15 minutes again, take it out, flip it over. It'll be a little bit browned by that time, and then put it on broil mode again for like 10-15 minutes, and then by that point it feels like if they're like decently sized, they'll be done. So yeah. Nice little recipe. I can use the mouse to manipulate the cursor on the screen. Okay. Oh man, yeah, some owner stuff going on. Someone got arrested, actually. Well, no, someone got indicted. So yeah. Oh man, anything else happen? David Benavidez beat Caleb Plant by unanimous decision. So, oh man. Yeah, I would assume people want to see David Benavidez versus Canelo. Yeah. Canelo's fighting another guy on Cinco de Mayo, I would assume. Yeah, I might just end this a bit early. It's not really early, though. Yeah, I've been going for like almost an hour. Yeah. Following people online for years is crazy. It's like, dang, the guy I followed for basketball jokes is making shows in New York Times bestsellers. We did it! Oh, man. Yeah, that's a tweet about Shea Serrano. Yeah, he has a series called Primo, which is based on like his life. Yeah, he tweets about basketball basically a lot. So I guess I see his tweets. Yeah, I think I'm fine basically, right? Yeah, I don't know. Does this episode lived up to expectations? I just needed to get my thoughts out about Caitlin Clark and women's basketball, man. Oh man, yeah, shout out to women playing basketball, man. It's April 1st right now. It's past Women's Month, but yeah, what a way to wrap up the Women's Month with like one of the best women's basketball games I've ever seen. Like, just seriously. I don't know, man. Yeah, oh god. Oh. You're just burning. Dude, you're not even trying to like, yeah, wow, look at that. Dude, that was sad. Ugh. Wow, man. That skeleton literally just gave up on life. He just gave up. He's just walking. Oh man. Yeah. What can you do, man? Oh man. Yeah. And again, it's been over 100 episodes, man. Yeah. Yeah. If anyone's watching up until this point, thank you for like, I don't know why you're watching me again. Yeah, it really isn't the thing to be humble. It's basically just like, why should anyone watch these? Like, that's the thing. I don't put any effort into thumbnails. I try to have like somewhat fun titles, but like, I don't know, that's basically it. I don't know, I just post these because, you know, where else am I gonna share my thoughts, man? Where else am I gonna write blog posts, man? Yeah, I mean, that's more like recognizable, man. Yeah. Oh man, maybe I could have became like a pop culture journalist in another lifetime, man. I wonder how those people get their start, man. Yeah, like becoming like a pop culture journalist. I mean, I'll assume a bunch of them, maybe like a few of them, came from like just, you know, having a blog. But yeah. Is there anything else? There hasn't been anything that came out. There hasn't been anything new going on in the book community, right? Oh man. Yeah, I should stop trying to mine friggin' content for it, okay? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, anything new with like music? I got Tegan and Sarah's latest album. Yeah. I Can't Grow Up is a really good song. I still haven't, the new Boy Genius album came out. And I haven't listened to it. Lucy Dacus has a lyric about Leonard Cohen, and then someone just posted it and then said in a tweet, "This is effing annoying." It's about something about like Leonard Cohen was like a horny poet or something. I don't know, man. I don't know. People are allowed to just have annoying lyrics, okay? Like, I don't know, man. Everyone has. If you don't like, you know, like a musician or something that has a few like corny ass lyrics, come on, man. Everyone does. Everyone has like that. I don't know. Not everyone like you know. Even like Kendrick Lamar, was it Money Trees? Or Halle Berry or Hallelujah, you know? Like, I don't know, man. So it's a very corny line, you know? Very corny line. It's just, oh man. I don't know. Everyone has corny lyrics. Everyone has like somewhat embarrassing lyrics, man. Yeah. There's true. Did I say that? There's on Crybaby, there's a song called Smoking Weed Alone, and I'm like, what is that song about? I guess it's about smoking weed alone. There's another song called Effing Up What Matters. Yeah, there's like these metaphors, you know? Yeah, they're like, you're like a credit card that I like use up. You're like a bank account that I drain until it's empty. I don't know, man. Oh man, dude, I don't know. Like, there's every artist has like, you know, lyrics that are like questionable, man. I mean, you know, the 1975 for like one. I mean, yeah, I don't know. What is the most like embarrassing lyric I will admit to be like, that's an amazing lyric. Oh man, oh god. in terms of like songs I like. Oh yeah, if you didn't, the very first song of Party Traumatic opens with the line. It literally just starts with that. And then the next line after that. I'm not gonna post the audio for that. Oh man, dude. I don't know. Yeah, like I don't know. I guess it opens up a larger discussion of just like, I don't know. I don't know like what, you know, there isn't like a consensus of like what constitutes like good lyrics, you know? I don't know, man. A lot of people like freaking MJ Lenderman and Wednesday because they just talk about things, you know? I don't know. It seems like a lot of like alt country in particular, like people like the lyrics because they just talk about mundane things. People just like, you know, it's like I don't know. People just like certain lyrics. I don't know. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Can I try making up some MJ Lenderman lyrics on the spot? It's like, I don't know. I don't go, man. Oh man, can I freaking, maybe I could like look up some, I don't know, man. Hangover game. Yeah, what are the lyrics to this freaking song? Let me see. Jordan wanted to sign with Adidas for shoes, but Nike gave him an offer that he could not refuse. It wasn't the pizza that poisoned him in Utah with a hotel bill to prove it. This is what I'm talking about. Just like, it's like reference sports. That's it. Like, good alt-country lyrics. Reference sports. It's like, okay, cool. It's like, I mean, I don't know, man. Are you saying freaking isn't freaking better than this, than that? Are you saying that? Are you saying like freaking I still remember the lyrics of that? Isn't better than that? Oh man. Oh man. The Naked and Famous, like I saw you breathing as we walked. I don't know. It was what $3,000 on just 5 dudes. I bought fake Jordans. They weren't even shoes. Oh, he looked so slick. It was all over the news, but it wasn't the pizza and it wasn't the food. What is that? Well, okay, all right. Yeah, there's another song. You are every girl to me. Oh man. Okay. All right. Where are the lyrics? Where are the lyrics here? Pretty little puddle in Miami blue, huge water slide into a drained out community swimming pool. I mean, like, I don't know why I'm reading these lyrics. I don't know. It just makes it's just like a thing I think about sometimes, where it's just like, I don't know, like what are good lyrics, to be honest. I feel like good lyrics are just like I think good lyrics are just like lyrics that you can personally like enjoy on, like, I don't know. Yeah, good lyrics are ones you enjoy. I don't know. There isn't an objective quality to like what makes good lyrics, to be honest. Just like there isn't really like an objective quality to like what makes good prose, you know? I mean, I don't know. Maybe there is someone that you know can read the last like page of The House on Mango Street and like say like, you know, that the prose isn't spectacular, but I don't know. I would vehemently disagree, man. I don't know, man. It's all, the point I'm trying to make is that lyrics are all about taste, man. I don't know. With me, more so, it's like if the music behind the lyrics, you know, is like really, really good, I would assume like it almost makes you not think about like how cringy and embarrassing the lyrics are, you know? I don't know, man. I like emo music too. I mean, you know, a lot of the lyrics of those, you know. Pool Kids have really good lyrics, right? In like Conscious Uncoupling, when it's like, get out of my house. Get out of my house. Yeah. We got nothing left to talk about. Yeah. Oh man, dude. I don't know. I don't know why I had to go into that, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just annoyed. I'm just slightly like annoyed that r/indie heads likes this freaking artist so much. It's like, okay, you like alt country. Thank you. I don't know, man. Yeah. anyways, what, like, it's all, everything is subjective, man. Everything is subjective, man. Oh man. Yeah, what am I gonna do? Yeah. What am I gonna do about subjectivity, man, and taste, you know, just like how there are these certain people who like, maybe there are certain people who like, I don't know, find Brandon Sanderson's prose to be like really like great and on a line level, you know, or maybe there are some people who like think Twisted Love is like a really, really like good book from like, I don't know, man. It's all about taste, man. I don't know. I'm not, yeah, like that's the thing. Like I'm not painting myself as above anyone else for liking the stuff I like, okay? Like one person's MJ Lenderman is another person's The Wombats or Black Kids or The Naked and Famous or like Passion Pit, you know? One person's Wednesday is another person's like Block Party. I don't know. Yeah. That's the thing, like, one person's Twisted Love is another person's, Eliza and Her Monsters, or We Are Okay, or The Hate You Give. Like, oh, man. I don't know. Like, one person's Caitlin Clark is another person's, like, Patrick Beverly. Oh, what the hell? Oh, what? In terms of, like, annoying people, in terms of, like, I would assume there are some people who are really annoyed by Caitlin Clark, you know? I don't know. I think it's gonna get may. I think may. Yeah, it's already a thing that like there. I would assume there are like haters, you know. But like that's what makes the game like good, right? Like I don't know. That not everyone is like universally loved. That there are just gonna be some players that like, damn, you know. Oh yeah. Anyway. Can I end on this note? Like I want to know. I want to issue like a challenge basically to like MJ Lenderman and like artists, musicians who like reference sports all the time. Can you like reference like female like athletes? I mean I don't know. Could you imagine like shooting the jump shot like I'm Diana Taurasi or something? Like I don't know, man. I think there should be gender equity in sports references in lyrics by alt country artists, you know? Like what if MJ Lenderman decided to write a song about Serena Williams or something? Oh man. Oh yeah, that's another I'm watching 2 anime about racket sports. One called like Hanabado, which is just like you got girls playing badminton, but like there's like drama behind it. And like another show called Stars Align, where like boys mainly are playing this thing called soft tennis, you know, that isn't quite tennis, but like, you know, the drama behind it is you know, a bit extreme. they're really good so far. So yeah. Oh man. That's a nice challenge, man. Can there be more female athlete references, man? Yeah, like Layla Ali or like, you know, yeah, or like Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano, or like, you know, just you know, Naomi Osaka. Like I don't know. Oh man. Yeah, I just think it'd be interesting. It'd be interesting, man. I'm issuing a challenge for alt country artists to get into the WNBA. Like what? Like yeah, wouldn't that be interesting, man? I don't know. I don't have a I don't know. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Oh man, reference women's sports too. Okay, all right. Oh man. Yeah. Oh man, I've thought about like ending it like 5 different times and I haven't done it yet. Oh man, come on, man. Can I just end it, please? I don't know. I just don't want it to end, man. Oh man. Anyways, yeah, everything is subjective, man. You know, I don't think lyrics. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'll go in depth on like the kinds of lyrics I like in a later episode. Maybe, you know. But yeah, for now, I think that's about all I should freaking talk about. Anyways, we've got nothing left to talk about, man. I guess I'm gonna get out of this YouTube video. So yeah. Anyways, thank you and good night.